Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome to the Soul Tribe. If you're just tuning into my channel, I suggest you like, comment, subscribe. You don't have to, but if you are joining the channel, don't forget to hit the bell icon in the corner so you will get notified when I post new content. Okay? I love you guys. Thank yous. This is a timeless general and collective reading. This is YouTube, so please use discernment. It's for entertainment purposes. I'm not doing personal readings at the moment, but I am doing these free readings. So energetically donate back to the channel by liking, commenting, and sharing. Okay? I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And let's dive in and see what Spirit has to say for us for this beautiful reading. I got Thing here, my little mascot. And let's find out what's going on. Ancestors, what do you want to talk about today for my beautiful collective that is watching me right now? We got the Magician. Thing does not want to hang out with us today. We got the Magician, the Six of Cups. We got the Lovers. We got the Four of Swords. We got the Four of Cups, and we got the Moon. Okay, so I'm going to clarify them right off the bat, and then I'm going to tell you what's going on here. Ancestors, what's going on with this Magician? The King of Pentacles. Ancestors, what's going on with the Six of Cups? The Ace of Cups with the Four of Wands. Ancestors, what's going on with the Lovers? The Strength. Ancestors, what's going on with the Four of Swords? It's the Lovers and the Knight of Wands. Ancestors, what's going on with the Four of Cups? King of Swords. And Ancestors, what's going on with the Moon? The Knight of Swords. Okay, somebody is definitely wanting to come in with some kind of information, okay? They're kind of scared of what you're going to say, how you're going to feel, how you're going to react perhaps. Bottom of the deck, it's the Sun. There is some kind of information coming in. God, Creator, Source is enlightening a situation. There's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to be, who has been trying to manifest a way to come towards you, to bring you your flowers, to give you some kind of admiration. They have a lot of love for you and they want to start some kind of partnership. The 1111 is here, guys, so there is a twin flame relationship. Somebody has been getting up their, this is a reliable person, so they've been kind of getting up their courage to come towards you. They've been trying to manifest this opportunity to give you your flowers. This is a lover. This is a choice, okay? You are going to have to choose between the old and the new. But you're going to have the strength to choose the right option for you, the right choice for you. Because the Two of Cups is here. So with the Lovers and the Two of Cups going into the Four of Swords, you did have to heal from some kind of player energy, from some kind of in and out unknown energy, an energy that may have made you feel very uncomfortable because you didn't know truly what was going on. Well, this new energy that's coming in, you're going to be able to know exactly what's going on. You have healed from anything that happened in the past. So anything that's coming in from the past that wasn't good for you can't come back in. It is what it is. Somebody's going to feel rejected, but they know the truth. You're very logical, very smart. Somebody maybe even a little bit stoic. But there's a reason why you're rejecting people from the past. So that you can bring in this very abundant energy, okay? And abundance is a lot of different things for a lot of different people. But at the end of the day, something is hiding from you. You may not see something or somebody. You may not even get all the answers that you seek because there's too much in the dark. But at the end of the day, somebody is definitely coming towards you. And they have the courage to do this. They may have felt like they didn't have enough before. But they're realizing that with you, it's not about the money. It's about the character. So you're waiting for somebody with good character, high value individual. 454 on my clock. Ancestors, let's clarify this one more time. What's this King of Pentacles Magician? Yeah, it's a Seven of Swords. So somebody knows that there was a lot of people lying on you, okay? A lot of people lying. Maybe somebody even lied on themselves, saying like as if they didn't care about you, but really they really did care about you a lot. See, because somebody really does want to work with you. Somebody's been watching you. Turn your talents into profession. This person has been using you as inspiration. I don't know if you know them. That's on you. But they've been using you as inspiration and wants to come and kind of do the work with you. Spend this love with you. They don't even care about no money. They care about the time they spend with you. Okay, somebody adores you. Queen of Wands. Now, could be a Leo, Aries, Sag. You could be this Leo, Aries, Sag. You can have this fire energy highly aspected in your charts. 555. There's major changes here. Somebody is having the strength and courage to be the leader of their own life. There is a choice, but you have to choose the old you or the new you. Somebody is upset because they had a hard time to face this new you. But there's an energy who has the confidence to do so. Now, you may have healed from some kind of distortion with the star. You are the star. You are the major healer. So it's okay. Whatever you went through, you healed from that. And you want equilibrium. Somebody's coming in with a lot of passion. They may have healed. They may want to heal with you. They may see you as this Libra, Gemini, as this an Aquarius, excuse me. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is here. There's double Aquarius here. So you may have Aquarius highly aspected in your chart. Or this new person coming in may have Aquarius highly aspected in their chart. But it's the Seven of Cups. There may have been a lot of illusions in the past. Hence why somebody knows why you're kind of Xing them out of your life. Somebody will feel rejected because you do have a choice. You do have a choice. Somebody has a choice between the light and the dark, the old them and the new them. Somebody wants to tell you the truth, but they don't know how you're going to feel about what they feel or how they feel. You're not seeing this, the moon. Somebody has been trying to hide their feelings from you for a very long time, or the fact that they want to come towards you for this victory. Okay? Somebody had no choice but to hide their feelings because there was so many people trying to get up against you to make sure that you didn't have this victory. But you're still getting the victory. Somebody is going to be left out, okay? And it's somebody from your past. They may have slept on you. There could be a Jezebel, male or female in the background, who is, how do I say this? They may have a sex addiction of some kinds, and they're the ones who are being left out. Okay, they feel like they literally don't have enough. They are in poverty. It is just the mindset, guys, but somebody is stuck. This is why you had to take your time. Maybe a lot of people wanted you to be stuck, hence why somebody had to be very quiet about how they felt about you in this manifestation, because a lot of people would have stopped it. They would have blocked you because a lot of people want you to have nothing. Like, seriously, broke, busted, and in despair. Like, that's not going to happen. It's not in the cards for you. That's why you heal. You heal from all that shit, but you have enough patience to heal, to wait for yours. Somebody is going to feel rejected. And it's only because in one way, shape, or form, somebody rejected you for third parties. You're celebrating, but you celebrate in a different kind of way. And somebody knows you very, very well and knows that when you do choose to make a choice, that choice is because you really thought about it and you want to do something. It's not because you need to. It's because you want to. Page of Cups. And somebody wants to apologize, but you're not seeing this. It's the moon. You're not seeing this because maybe before you wanted answers, but you knew that you weren't going to get the answers. You didn't get the answers. So you left them. You deaded it. You ended a situation. Now somebody is coming in to give you all the answers that you wanted before. The Devil. Somebody is very obsessed with you, and they insist and will be consistent and persistent in coming towards you. Five of Wands. And there's a lot of people fighting because somebody is very obsessed with you and does want to talk to you. Okay? There is a lot of codependent energies that have been trying to keep you stuck, keep other people stuck, so that they look better, they are better, but they're not better. The only thing is they got a little extra cash in their bank account. That's about it. You know, that's about it. And even that, half the time, they don't even have that. It's all just an image. Somebody is obsessed And it's because of this breakthrough. Somebody is having a major breakthrough. They are seeing the lies, the distortion, the illusions for what it truly is. Let me try to get you over here so you can see these cards a little bit better. A little bit better. I love you guys. I truly appreciate you. So, yes, the breakthrough. Somebody's having a breakthrough and has really tried to wait for the right time. But somebody is realizing there is no real right time. So they've just been procrastinating, and somebody has been, you know, doing this on purpose. There's a breakthrough. Major career breakthrough is in the horizon. The period of stagnation is ending, and new opportunities and achievements are coming in. So somebody has been trying to hide this. Maybe you've been trying to hide your achievements because so many people have been trying to block your blessings. But ancestors said you did the work. It's time to love. It's time to put your whole ass out there. Show others that, you know, they can do it too. There is no competition, guys. 1111 on my clock. As we're clarifying this 1111, right? Look, the romance. Wow. Romance is in the air, guys. And it says romantic energy is flowing, bringing sweetness and tenderness into your relationships. New sparks are flying. Wow. Yeah, something is about to fall on your lap, and it is wealth, guys. And like I said, abundance is a lot of different things for a lot of different people, but somebody looks at you like extremely wealthy. And it says wealth is not just about money. It represents abundance in all areas in life. You are at a phase of prosperity and contentment. Somebody sees you as just, you know, living a soft life, taking care of responsibilities. Somebody was not responsible because it's coming out in reverse. That's why you had to heal. Somebody was a playa from the Himalayas. Had a lot of passion for you, but the thing is they had a lot of passion for a lot of people. At the end of the day, it says, you may feel overwhelmed by responsibilities you've taken on, or you are losing sight of your own needs while fulfilling others' expectations. You're not like that. You change the game. You look inside of yourself. You take full accountability and responsibility for your actions. Says you are taking on necessary responsibilities, creating long-lasting security. You provide reliable resources and support for family, friends, and work relationships. People weren't like that with you, but you were good to these people. Hence why you're having a major breakthrough. You may have put, you know, a lot on the back burner for a while, so that, like, you didn't show people what you were doing. You were very humble about what you had going on. Ancestors are saying it's time for you to tap into this romance. You may have been all work, no play. Makes Jack a very dull boy. At the end of the day, it's time to, you know, be you. Somebody wants to come in and love on you the way you should have been. Take responsibility of their life the way they should have in the past, or the way they know that somebody should have taken care of you, okay? I don't know if you know this person, but this person has a lot of passion for you, and there's somebody giving you the finger because they can't take nothing from you, or they can't take nothing from somebody else. Not their passion, that's for sure. Passion is igniting your relationships, attraction and excitement fuel the connection, bringing vitality and energy. Somebody is very much attracted to you, and they trust you. I told you it's about character. Somebody loves your character, loves who you are, knows that it doesn't take very much to please you. And that's why they have so much passion for you, but they weren't very responsible to you. That's why you got the wealth, because you let go of these distortions, these family members, these friends, these colleagues, whoever it was, and you had a breakthrough. Somebody, it's like somebody wants to come in and tell you, but they've been hiding their feelings for a long time because they know that there was so many people around them that didn't want to see them happy. Trust comes back out. Somebody trusts you. So they're going to come in and tell you their feelings because they trust you. It says trust in your relationship. Trust in your relationship is rock solid on a matter of what challenges arise. No matter what challenges arises, this trust provides a foundation of growth. So somebody knows they can trust you, so they can grow with you. And you're going to be able to trust them. Somebody is going to give you an opportunity, okay, to take it or leave it. You know somebody lied before, but they had a breakthrough. They don't want to lie. They want to have this recognition, this victory, and they know the victory comes only internally. So somebody is changing this mindset and making sure that the people, the company they keep, is not in this purgatory prison of, you know, their own making. This is a mediocrity, okay? And somebody is mad because they thought that you were always going to be mediocre. They wanted you to be mediocre, but you are far from that. There was a lot of people who celebrated somebody's demise, slowing somebody down, but you're the healer. You're the star. You can always heal from whatever was sent towards you, and somebody wants to heal with you, wants to apologize. They trust you, and there is some kind of attachment here. Expectations, guys. Somebody is fighting in the background with a whole bunch of people. It says you hold high hopes and positive expectations for love. You are ready to embrace new emotional experiences with an open mind. Somebody could be very much addicted to you in some kind of way, and they see that you hold high expectations for yourself, and you only want a positive expectation. You only have positive expectations for love, and your heart is very much open and receptive. And somebody wants to come in and tell you how they trust you, how they've watched you, how there has been a lot of illusions for them, but they know that you, no matter how many options you have, you can have 100 people in your face and you don't want none of them. None of them. It doesn't matter. All you want is family. This is within yourself. You know when it's right for you. Somebody wants their family, and it's a King of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn doesn't have to be, like I said, could be highly aspected in their chart, as well as an Aquarius, okay? So family. Harmony and support in your family relationships provide a solid foundation in your life. You feel safe and happy. Somebody knows that you are very much a family person, and that you make sure that your kin, your family, whoever it is you choose to be. Remember, this is a choice. Family is a choice. We don't have to be with the people that we were born into. But when we get to a certain age, we do create our own family. And we don't want to keep playing those cycles. You have changed the cycle. You have changed the game and opened up a new portal, a new opportunity for something new to come in. Somebody adores you. And it's because you're straight, solid, and legit. Ancestors, let's clarify this. Breakthrough. You took the long road, okay? It's taking you a little bit longer than others because you don't have any backing, you don't have any support. Your cosigner is God himself, okay? You don't have the money like others. It is what it is, but all those delays, those trials, those errors, it helped you, it grew, it made you be the person that you are. It made somebody else be the person that they are because they couldn't get it easy. You are not an easy person to get to, and somebody's being very petty about this romance. There's a lot of immature people with small-minded thinking, and they're causing insignificant drama, but it doesn't matter. Somebody's still coming in to work with you or wants you to be part of this group. Somebody else is going to be left out, okay? It's a choice, but you graduated. Somebody graduated, and boom, you get the wealth there. It says, leveling up, lesson learned, and acquiring wisdom. Somebody knows that you are vibrant, magnetic, beautiful, and that if you choose, you can be just as dark as these people, but you chose not to. You chose the light over the dark, which allowed you to have grace for others, and you upgraded. You want an energy that makes you feel free. You want a love that makes you feel free. Remember, love is not biting. Love is liberating, and that's why you're slaying the competition. You are the star. You are the healer, and somebody was not responsible with you, responsible in general in their life, so you had to walk away. You had to heal from a situation. You're on point. You're killing it. You're succeeding in whatever you're choosing to do, and you're dominating the competition. Why? Because you're not competing, and somebody has a lot of passion for you, and they're having an SOS call. Somebody really wants to talk to you, but they're scared on how you're going to feel because of the illusion. Somebody had a lot of options, or maybe feels you have a lot of options. Wow, booty call. Somebody knows you're not a booty call. That's why they trust you. But do you trust them? At the end of the day, somebody's been tiptoeing around this addiction. Somebody does have a sex addiction, and they're fighting with these people on the roster because now they don't want them on the roster anymore. They only want one person. It is what it is. Somebody has been acting shady and sneaking around and avoiding getting caught, and they want to backtrack. They want to spin the block. They want to go back on everything they said. I don't make it up, guys, but you have a choice. Your past or the future. And let's hope that this reading is not your twin flame in the past and actually wanting to, you know, do better now. I don't know, but somebody is going back on something they said. They're revisiting the past and they want to like literally bend over backwards and kiss the ground that you walk on. Somebody worships you, but you don't even know this because it's so much in the dark because somebody's not telling you. So, affirmation for a badass from a beautiful collective. Affirmation for a badass. Wow. And it says, you did not wake up today to be fucking average. I told you somebody is living a very mediocre life and that's not what they wanted. That's not what they wanted. They wanted the big glitz, glamour, and all that stuff, and they didn't get that, did they? No. It says, focus on the positive, you silly little bitch. Somebody is a silly little bitch, and they wanted to play stupid little games. And that's what happens. This is on the contrary to popular belief. I know exactly what I'm doing. Somebody knows exactly what they're doing. Somebody underestimated you. They didn't realize how savage you could be. But now somebody is realizing that, yeah, you know what you want. Somebody knows what they want. And there's a whole bunch of people who are mad that they can't stop anything from happening. Any love, anything. You're going to slay all day. And whoever has been trying to put an illusion, say a lot of shit in the background about you, they're in a distress call. They're going to need your help. And it's because of your passion. Whatever you are passionate about. Look, the earthworm. Somebody is starting all back over again. That's why they felt like they weren't good enough, like they didn't have enough for you. But somebody is realizing that it's never about the money with you. Let's get one more, okay? Ancestors, one more. It's never about the money with you. And there's that last one, and it is a dragon. Told you, it's never about the money for you. That's the spirit animal, okay? That's from the spirit, and this one is from the earth. So, the earthworm. We're going to do the earthworm first. From the earth. So earthworm. Shy, hesitant, reluctant to share inner vision. So somebody was reluctant to share their vision with you. They were shy, but somebody is breaking through. There was a breakthrough. They took the long road. They want this romance. They know there's a lot of petty people. That's why they hid something. Because no matter what, your victory. Okay, maybe that's why you hid your victory, because there were so many people, 2222 on the clock, okay? It says, we have all felt the woes of the earthworm at some point along the way. The earthworm indicates the newbies or novice working to establish confidence in the new field. Others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember that once felt, excuse me, somebody may be trying to block my throat chakra. It says, others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember that they once felt earthworm energy too. This card is a reminder that not to be intimidated or to lose hope. Mastery takes time, and you're on the right path besides. Rumors has it that the beginner's mind offers the most reliable insight. When in balance, earnest, intelligent, and valuable. When out of balance, self-conscious and apprehensive. And to bring into balance, speak up and risk embarrassment. So somebody is going to risk the embarrassment because they know they have to start somewhere. They have to start somewhere. The dragon, they're going to start. And you started somewhere. And look where you are now. So somebody is taking the lead, realizing that if they want something, they're going to really have to go after it. The dragon. Seeing one's most true self and bringing the ego, balancing the ego. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the eternal world as well as the inner world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witnessing consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a friend inside of us. When we look in the mirror deep into our eyes, we may even get a glimpse of self behind self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon beneath transformational fire into every cell of your body, witnessing this omnipotent energy. Even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us. We hop on its back. And as we travel, even the most difficult terrains, the dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in the world, then their world is dim. It is described as the inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even just the mention of the dragon stir the embers of intelligence within you. You really did stir somebody's intelligence, stir someone's life up. You helped someone and not be so fucking average, not live a mediocre lifestyle. You slay all day. Dragon was the last year. This year is the year of the snake, right? And somebody is feeling like this earthworm. They're not feeling very snaky. They're feeling more of like timid, you know, and they're watching you as the dragon. Okay, so the dragon is the third chakra. So this is the solar plex chakra, okay? And it says the subtle energy of the dragon lives at the navel center. This chakra translates to the city of the hidden gems, and behind this gate burns the fire of our transformation and digestion. The sage believes health of the fire at its navel center is what governs our ability to clearly see both inner and outer dimensions. Somebody is seeing clearly and knows that you are a seer of both inner and outer dimensions. That's why somebody can't sneak around and act shady, because inevitably, even if you don't call it out, the ancestors will. You can't hide nothing. So let's get a last closing message from my beautiful Soul Tribe Collective for this beautiful reading. Ancestors, from the St. Francis Oracle deck, I only want one, and there's one. Well, I said I only wanted one. Well, it's number one. You're doing this by yourself, but you're not alone. You never were alone, and somebody wants to support you. There may have been a third-party interferences in the past, friends, family, acquaintances, but they are no longer interfering in your life now because they don't have access to you. You are inaccessible. It is what it is. Release despair and emotional retreat. Okay, guys? The feeling of despair and loneliness can be overwhelming. No matter how hard you try to release negative emotions, you just can't let them go. This card signified that there is times when we have to take time out to reevaluate where we are. Emotions are high, and there is a need to take yourself to a quiet place to process all the things going on. The water here does not flow and therefore represents a stagnant period in your life. But there is plenty you can do to get the energies flowing again. Do not fret, as this is a time for great reflection for you. See this as a time to release all that no longer requires in your life, both physically and emotionally. If you feel you can no longer see the light at the end of the tunnel, just stop and observe the beauty all around you. Then, putting your own needs first, work to create what it is that you want to see right now. Somebody's working on what they want to see, what kind of life they want. That's what you're doing. You're doing what you want. Bringing life into existence for yourself. Ancestors, I only want one for my beautiful collective to close the reading. For my star seed, elect ones, chosen ones, divine feminine, divine masculine. This reading is for you. What's going on? Somebody needs to focus more on themselves and not on others. This is what's keeping them stagnant. Look, the void. This is what's keeping them stagnant. Okay? Stop. Embrace winter. Great cosmic womb. Okay? The void. The void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic wound. Okay, everything and nothing exists in a void, where it's where all life begins and ends. In the winter in the womb, the fertile darkness where all things oriented and all seeds grow, comforting and intimidating, freeing and daunting. It can feel both overwhelmingly small and huge. The void is where faith lives. The message of the void is to surrender to the unknown, to allow the fertile darkness of nothingness to nourish the new seeds growing within you, regardless of whether you know what they'll one day become. You're being called to surrender to the mysteries of what's next, to rest and to allow the winter of your life to do the work for it, to hand over the control and trust that because you can't see what's happening beneath the surface, it doesn't mean that things aren't working out. The greatest weaving happens when we find a way to surrender and trust that our life is being knitted for us, right beneath the surface, in ways unknown and unknowable. Know in time Now is time to cultivate faith and allow deep, deep rest. The void often surfaces at the end of a chapter or a life phase when we're called to let go of all that we know and identify with. When we're in a void, it may feel scary and as if we have been doing something. However, when this card appears, it's a huge sign that the most productive thing to do is re-relish control and surrender to the changing mysteries of life. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How am I being called to surrender to the unknown mysteries of life? Somebody looks at you like a mystery, but there's nothing to hide. You had a breakthrough. You went into that void. You found romance within yourself. Even through all that petty talk and people trying to keep you out, it didn't matter. You didn't keep yourself out. You celebrated even if you were by yourself. But I promise you, you didn't miss anything. And somebody wants to celebrate with you. There's a lot of passion. But it's time for you to trust. To trust that you're not going to continuously keep going into the same cycles. And to trust that you have the confidence to say no when you want to say no. Somebody needs to have the confidence to say no. It's all about character. You can't lie to a high priestess. You can't lie to the dark. And somebody is realizing this. So I hope this resonates. I hope this gave you some clarity. I love you guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Like I said earlier, I'm Tasha. Thank yous, thank yous, thank yous. And it is a free, energetic way to donate back to the channel. So I love yous, and I'll see yous tonight. Bye. I hope this helped.